Hey everyone, this is Patrick Hakim. Welcome back to StockPulse's Talking Hidden Treasures. Today I've got Morgan Lekstrom, CEO of Tearlach Resources. How are you, Morgan?
I am doing well. It's sunny out, and it makes me smile when it's sunny out because it's not raining.
So Morgan and I have had a chance to connect. The other thing that makes me smile is his blazer. He already knows that. I'm going for some higher fashion here. I'm working on it, but you're definitely pulling the deal. So tell me real quick, help me understand, for those viewers who don't already know what's going on, one of the things I'm looking at here is taking a look at our supply side and understanding that we have a desperate need for more of these precious minerals. A big one here, especially when you're talking about the green energy sector here and going with electric cars, we have a desperate need for lithium, a problem you guys are solving. So for me, as a treasure hunter, some guy who's just like really wanting to cheer you guys on, tell me, what do I got to look forward to at Tearlach? What are you guys doing to solve this problem we have and this demand crisis that we see? What are we doing to fix it on the supply side? What are we looking forward to?
Well, we're looking forward to exactly what you're doing, what you're talking about, trying to fix the supply side. We're not looking forward to just being an exploration company. We're looking forward to pulling a Steve Jobs, connect the dots backward. How do we solve the problem? Not just be a part of it. How do we solve it through the entire chain from exploration into production? We needed people. We got the experts. We have Dr. Julie Selway as our VPX. She is VP Exploration. She is a PhD in hard rock lithium in Ontario. She's worldwide recognized as one of the top experts in lithium. That's for not only, that's just our Canada operation. Our US operation, which we just finished drilling, has people like Bob Kelly, who was the ex-head of Rio Tinto Industrial Metals, specialized in clay lithium and clay deposits. We have Dave Flint, who was, again, another bigwig at Freeport Exploration, where I worked, Freeport in Indonesia. So, and then Winthrop Rowe, you have all these people behind this company that are set to run that to ground, a hub and spoke model. How do we get production the fastest? Finishing drilling in Nevada just, a couple days ago, waiting on assay results. We've got rush assay results. Got to remind you, we're right against American Lithium, an almost billion-dollar company with a $5.7 billion lithium project. American Battery Tech is very close to us, another, $8 to $10 billion resource. This thing is becoming the Carlin Trend of mining. I know my friend likes to say that all the time, but it really is. This will be, especially for lithium, the Carlin Trend for lithium. This will be the hub for lithium. Tonopah, Nevada, in the next little bit will become the hub. We're looking at drill results coming out, and by doing that, we're going to show size potential. We stepped out huge. We stepped out from the initial discovery by 5 kilometers. We intercepted clay. Now let's make sure it's mineralized and show this thing can be the monster and the treasure that we were looking for.
And when do you guys expect to see the results from the drilling? Just finished
Next
a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks.
Just starting. Yeah. The results are starting to come in, and I can tell you, I'm excited to see where this goes. Like the sheer size potential in that area. Again, American Lithium, $5.7 billion NPV resource. Even if we have half of that, we're sitting at a $22 million market cap. Like, come on, they're almost $1 billion market cap. I'm just saying there's room to grow, and there's room to add to this story significantly by the work we're going to do in Canada and the work we've done in the US.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get out to Nevada too and see what you guys are doing out there. Let's take a step back. And for those people who may not understand the significance of why we really need lithium, let's take a step back and help educate some of the listeners who maybe don't understand why Tearlach is so critical to what we're doing here in the US and why we need them. Let's talk about what is actually used in lithium. What do we need lithium for? Maybe give our audience a little bit of like a why this really matters to you guys and why you should be paying attention.
Well, there's a couple of things. The battery side of it, obviously, that's a very common knowledge. Lithium's used in batteries for Teslas, for electric cars, Rivian, Lucid, all the different battery manufacturers, Ford, Chevy. It's one of the key components to a battery. But why we're concentrated on the US and Canada is because almost all of the lithium produced now is offshore. So we want to re-onshore this. I mean, you saw what Biden and Justin Trudeau came up with, trying to re-onshore a lot of the commodities. Well, hey, would you not rather control your supply chain in your backyard than buy it from other
Yeah.
jurisdictions that maybe aren't done ethically, maybe they're not done properly, or they have control over that? I mean, there's a lot of turbulence in the world right now, and making sure that we can meet these green targets by controlling one of those critical elements in the supply chain, lithium, an element, then that will really help us grow. So that's why we're where we're at. That's why we're in Nevada, in Tonopah. That's why we're in Ontario and in Quebec. It's why we have the experts, PhDs, and past heads of Rio Tinto and Freeport behind us. And now we got to get our valuation and show resource, show path to production, show exploration potential. This, you always hear CEOs come on, and I'm not going to knock anything, but we're undervalued. We're undervalued. I always look at it, we're valued right where the market wants us to be. But in our case, I have to say we were heavily shorted. We were brought down to a place where we definitely should not be, based on the projects we have, the team we have, and our ability to execute. Our Nevada project, January 10th, we got it. February 15th, we were drilling. That's record time. That's boom, boom, done, go. And we just finished our first drill program ahead of schedule, under budget. So cost analysis, trying to put as little money in the ground to get the maximum resource. Again, cost efficiency is very important for us. How we use the shareholders' dollars is also important, and how we make a monster lithium company to provide the solution to that need.
Yeah, when we talk about value, and it's so hard to kind of when you discuss value and price, right? You look at TERLAC Resources and you see the value of their share right now. I understand. To us, when you see a lot of other projects, even in the crypto spaces or even other stocks, other companies, you go, there is no way that we should be at an 80% drop right now, especially considering that we are guaranteed that the world needs what we are sitting on. Like, if we stop doing what we're doing, we don't even need to talk about green initiatives, right? Let's just say that that's not even something we care about. The reality is, regardless of how we feel about that topic, it is a reality that we are dealing with today. They want to push green and electric vehicles, and they believe that the best thing for our economy and for our environment is to have green vehicles. And they believe that even the need for the demand is going to skyrocket so much. I don't understand how TERLAC is not going to be poised for success here. But again, it's all in the drill bit. They always say that the drill bit is what they call it, like the truth finder, whatever they say. So for me, I know that the drill bit is going to tell us the truth. You guys are finding resources. We definitely need it. So I'm here waiting to see what your results are going to be. And in 2 weeks, we'll be reaching out to you. Because one thing is for sure, what you said earlier is, without these precious minerals, especially our need to depend on other countries, we need to start having domestic production and being able to start relying on ourselves to produce the goods and services that we need to provide and survive and thrive in our community. And we got to agree that lithium is not going anywhere. And I would even say, you can quote some people who just had a show last week that they said, lithium is the new silver. So I think that we've got a lot to watch out for here, and I'm really excited to cheer you guys on. Morgan, thanks so much for being here and coming on, and we'll have to do an update real soon.
Yeah, looking forward to getting you those results and building some real good value here for shareholders from this stage on.